Okay. I think it's working now. Yes, I can hear myself. Whoa, Karen's working too. That's nuts. Hey, Igor. I'm actually going to be able to hear my chat.
I'm P1. I'm good, thanks. Happy day.
Nice. So,
Happy
everything should be
Valentine's
set up.
Day.
We are back for another JCCR Racing League race. This week we are at Sardegna. Got a bunch of coffee, we got a bunch of racers. Oh. So, we have about 2 minutes till qualifying. Let's go ahead and warn everybody.
Morning at Super Doofus HGL today.
Hey, Dano, how's it going? 2 missed. That button. There we go. Alright. We are ready to go. See which drivers we have in. So, Crispy needs to just unenter the race. Cancel entry. Smoggy also needs to. Smoggy. Who else?
Hand pink waving, super I'm bouncing 4 streams like thumbs up smash GLHF race long and prosper Vulcan salute.
Hey Rob, how's it going? Alright, I'm doing a little bit of a test lap here and check my sound. Oh, he is an amateur. I thought everybody said he was a pro. Yeah, I think he's racing in the pro. Let's see what he says real quick. Make sure not to start without him in case he is. Okay. Okay, I thought he was in the pro. Alright. Yeah, if we're gonna leave him in and see what happens. Okay. So, start qualifying. Here we go. Surprise, surprise, we're doing it. Alright, just a couple minutes behind. I'm doing pretty good. I'm gonna let a few of the other drivers get out there first before I get out there. Let's try that. Alright, we're going. And it's Remy. We're gonna follow Remy around. Hopefully he'll help me make it faster. Oh, really? Yeah, I can barely hear the car at all, so we're gonna have to change that. Is that better? Let's do it a little more. Try that. Alright, got a little slippery coming out of that corner. I'm gonna have to serve this 3-second penalty for crossing the pit lane. It's a good thing we got a 10-minute qualifier. It gives me a little bit of time to do a couple laps here. I haven't been great at this track, so I'm probably not going to have the fastest lap times. Definitely turned in too hard on that one. Made the force feedback a little angry. Still haven't quite figured that corner out. I haven't figured out quite a bit of the corners on this track. That was bad. Alright, time to focus in. Gotta improve this lap time. I'm definitely driving in it too hard into that first turn. I was way too slow there. Keep trying to shift down into first gear when I really should be staying in second through that whole turn. A lot of these blind turns on this track really make it hard to know just how much to slow down and when to accelerate again. Smokey and the Bandit off to the side over there. Looks like he spun out going through that last turn. Still got enough time to get a couple laps in yet. And I'm going to get 44. Nope. Really want to get me into that 44 time. Gonna be driving in the back of the pack either way. Don't shift down into first. Pretty much spinning my tires out of that turn every single time. Oh, don't get distracted by the timer. That's what I get for looking up. Well, one more lap to get a decent time. Still managed to get my best lap there. Don't know how. A little violent in turn one. Like Remy has gone off. I don't know why I keep trying to shift into first gear there. I need to stop doing that. Oop, too wide. Go for it, I already messed up my lap. That's not a good start. Yep, that's not gonna do it. I can still barely hear my car. Let me do something about that. Let's see if that's any better. Alright, so not the best qualifying time. Going to be starting, looks like back in ninth. So Raging Cajun just left the room. He is technically, I think, signed up on the league. He may just miss the beginning. We got Forza taking the fastest lap here. Neighbor, Sir Badger.
Good luck, Super Doofus.
Hey, good luck to you, man. You're starting, looks like P3. Okay, so he came back in, but he's just missed the beginning. Really don't want to get to redoing qualifying and going through all that again. But let me check something real quick. Alright, so the qualifier is over. I believe he's in the amateur. Yeah. So in order to get Uncle Ragin in, I would have to technically restart it up and organize everybody. Alright, we're gonna do it. Just because I want the extra driver. My phone is just not cooperating. Oops. We're going to get everybody to re-enter here. Oh no. Somehow I crashed Crispy's game. Yeah, I can still hear you. Oh. Forgot to do this. Sorry.
SD. Wedded legend love you gesture, medium
Hey,
skin
Sir
tone.
Drones, what's going on?
Happy racing bro.
Yes, cancel. We gotta get everybody, so re-enter now. And then I will start ordering everybody. Oops. Alright, we just need Johnny to enter and we should be good. I'm going to start reordering. So Forza is in first, Neighbor is already in second, Sir Badger is taking third. Got Marciello and no, Smoggy is fourth. Marciello is in fifth. And Sarek and Devious. Remy and then me. And then Cooper. And then Johnny. Alright, so you did not qualify. We have to move you down. Right there. Okay. Alright. Oh. Ronan's getting in.
Super D.
Ronan is... Hey, Brennan. Ronan is in the Pro League. So, we are ready to go. 20 minutes, holy crap. Well, no, it was part qualifying, so... Here we go. Alright. Hopefully everybody is ready. Hopefully we didn't mess it all up. Here we go. 12 drivers in the amateur race today. Getting more and more drivers. That's very nice. Make sure everything's set up. We're going to go with 3 on the brake balance. Get that radar on. Starting in the back. Hopefully I don't crash. Missing the shifts already. Now I might have too much car volume. Oh, I think I may have cut Cooper off. Sorry, Cooper. Oh, it's getting a little nervous up here. We're still surviving. Alright, this is the part of the track where I struggle with the pace. If I start falling back from these guys, I'm not going to do very good overall. Overshooting that tight turn. Ow, not good. Protecting the inside. Oh, we're going wide. No, we're dead. Back on track. We didn't even survive. I don't even know who was next to me on that one. Oh, we got a yellow flag ahead. Looks like I'm not the only victim. Gotta get caught back up now. Better that it happens early. We do have a bit of a chance to get caught back up here. Can see the pack ahead of me. I really need to stop shifting down into first on that turn. I don't know why I keep doing that. Very much slowing me down. Looks like I am catching up a little bit, 5.5 seconds behind. Oh, we can do this. We're gonna get caught back up, make a couple passes. There they are. At least 5 of them up there I can catch up to. They must be battling pretty good up there as I caught up by a second. Can still get back in this.
Super, how are you?
Hey, Bannister, how's it going? Got an early rack in this one. Gotta make sure I don't read and drive. At the same time, we've got another yellow flag. Oh, now we're starting to get caught back up. We can do it 2.5 seconds behind. Ooh, careful on that grass. I got a 44.9. I couldn't even do that in the qualifying.
Best of luck, bud.
Oh, thank you. Oh, and Marciello is wrecked out. Sounds like he's letting off. Yep, he backed out, so we're good. Not in last anymore. Oh no, no! Oh, I took myself out. Just when I finally got back into it. I'm blaming my dog farting on that one. Stinky dog. It's alright, we caught up once, we can do it again. Only 7 seconds behind now. The one thing I didn't want to do is spin myself out. And right after I finally catch back up to the pack, that's exactly what I do. I always think there's a left turn after that one for some reason. Oh, there's a car. That's Uncle Raging Cajun up ahead of us. There's a couple cars up there. Alright, I see at least 3, so... not completely out of it. We've got quite a few laps to go here. Stay off that curb. This is definitely not going to be the greatest of showings. Oh, hey, we're not last again. Cooper is spun out in the corner there. What a race so far. Still 7 seconds behind. Caught up a little bit. Long way to go. Gonna touch a wall. After 5 laps, the tires are looking alright. Still debating if I want to change the tires or not. Being this far behind, I might skip changing the tires for a few extra seconds. No idea if that'll actually pay off or not, though. We are catching up to Raging Cajun here. Cut up a couple of seconds there. He must have wiped out a little bit. Oh. That was terrible. And we're just going to give those couple of seconds right back to him. Dealing with some dirty tires if we're trying to get around this track. Not having a great race. More excited for the next 2 weeks where two of my favorite tracks are going to be up, Barcelona and Fuji. So I won't need as much practice for those and hopefully won't do as terrible. Alright, once again, 5.5 seconds back here. Gotta get caught up to somebody. And I can see ahead on the radar that looks like there's a big wreck. We've got a yellow flag out. I'm going to start shifting up into 6th gear on that long straight and save myself a little bit of fuel. So we got Neighbor out ahead of us, and it seems like there's been quite a few accidents going on in this one. Hopefully this not been too much of a nightmare for everybody. Normally in the JCCR Racing League it goes pretty cleanly. Not too many incidents. But it seems like this one today is kind of all over the place. My neighbor is very fast. I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch up to him. Can see that I am once again catching up to Uncle Ragin. Oh, and they're both going in the pits early. So I'm going to stay out for at least 2 more laps. Alright, it's now 9 seconds behind Devious. I'm going to have to make up some of that time in the pits. I think I am going to skip tires and go just fuel. All my practice laps so far, the Ferrari 458 has definitely been thirsty, so I am going to need quite a bit of fuel to make it to the end. If I could get 2 more laps, that would be very nice. Try and short shift my way into the winning circle. Definitely not going to win. Frank is way ahead of us. Ooh, almost turned too sharp and hit that wall. Alright, Forza is going in for his pit stop. Will Sir Badger be able to get past him, or is he going to go in at the same time? Nope, Sir Badger does take the lead. I'm going to have at least 1 more lap. Hey, my fastest lap of the day. Very nice. Sorry if I'm being quiet. I'm trying to focus in and hopefully not wreck myself again. Definitely can't afford to wreck again. Currently in 6th as I'm about to take the pit stop. Wall. I think I am good on my tires. I'm not going to get fresh tires. But it's going to make it a little bit slippery coming into the race. So I'm just now realizing I don't think I ever practiced making a pit stop here. Hopefully I can find my way in there without crossing the line. But we're about to find out where it is, because I am out of gas. Okay. We are not going to change. We're just going to get fuel and go. Really stretching it out to the last there with that Ferrari. Nice thing about driving the same car every week is you get real used to where its marks are. And this little diamond here should be all the fuel we need, so we're out. So not last, but I got neighbor ahead of me and he's going to be hard to catch back up to. And we got a raging Cajun not too far behind us. I have to keep an eye out there, make sure he doesn't catch up to me. Spinning the tires there, almost wrecking myself. So we got neighbor and devious ahead of us. Hopefully they'll slow each other down enough I can get caught up. A little too fast into that one. A second and a half over Uncle. Tricky corner here. 7 seconds to catch up to neighbor and devious. Oh, when I saw in my mirror it looked like Uncle got loose coming out of there and tagged the wall. As we got Cooper going into the pit, getting some fuel. Hey, not completely last. And we got Cert finally going into the pits. Made it 12 laps through the race. Murciello is falling in. And Forza retakes the lead. He's currently leading his second race, looking for his second win in a row. Is it his second or his third? I need to stop thinking about that and start thinking about the turns in front of me. So I have caught up a little bit too devious. Neighbor has finally made the pass on him. Got 5 more seconds to go to catch up to him. Looks like I am pulling a little bit away from Uncle, so should have a clear track behind me. Forgot to shift up to save some fuel. Coming in hot. Definitely don't want to hit the throttle when 2 of your wheels are on that gravel on that side. It spins you out every time. Totally messed up that whole section there. Some terrible driving skills. Definitely let Devious get away from me on that one. Gained another whole second through that section. And focus in and see if I can catch up to him in the last 5 laps. Almost blew that one. That was a bad turn. Drink some coffee on the street. Definitely seeing some pretty good tire wear on my rear tires. Gonna have to start being very careful with that. Tough track.
Remember, your tires are not fresh. It looks like everyone else got new ones.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking they did. I was going to risk it. Overall, it's not the worst. It's definitely not great. Looks like I have 7.5 seconds to Devious. I caught up a bit on that turn though.
You out.
Hey, Crispy, welcome to the stream. Missing a shift. That's not good. We don't want to do that.
I think your plan was good. Those tires will make it. Just be careful in the 90-degree turns.
Yeah, it does look like I am losing a little bit of time as my tires are starting to wear, and I keep missing the shift, so it's hard to tell where I'm losing time from. Just need to keep it on the track. Doesn't look like I'm catching up to Devious after a few laps. He's maintaining up there. Whoa. Yep.
Times look
We almost lost it there. Okay, definitely starting to feel some tire wear now. It's got 2.5 laps to go. Well, somebody wrecks out ahead of me. There's no way I'm gaining another position. I need to avoid wrecking myself because I don't want to lose another position. I'm distracting myself with all the times and everything else going on my screen. I need to just focus in on the turns. Yeah, that was a pretty slow lap there. Barely holding on to some of these. Oh, why do I keep... Oh, no, I wasn't... I was going to say, why did I shift out into first again? Didn't even know which gear I was in. Definitely looks like my tires are going to hold out. But wrecking myself out a couple of times definitely did not help me finish up anywhere in the pack. She is struggling there. Yep, Devious is getting further away from me. And I got just enough fuel for the rest of the race. Worked that out pretty good. Going into the last lap, just can't wreck myself. Well, I think in the end, my strategy was a pretty good one. My driving was not. But I am not last, so yay. 10th place is not too terrible. Definitely going to cost me some in the standings. I might drop out of the top 5. The race is already over for some, as we are way in the back. Neighbor. Whoa. I got distracted by Neighbor there. He was running really slow for some reason. Did he run out of gas? I think he may have ran out of fuel. It was very distracting at seeing him there at the corner. I was not expecting to catch up to anybody. And perfect on the fuel. So I did get one more position at the end. What a race. I feel like there was some shenanigans that we're going to have to look into on that one. Yeah, that one was a little crazy. Let's see how these pros do, see if they do a lot better than us amateurs. Alright, so go to the results and take a screenshot.
I'm here. Hello everyone.
Tire swap is optional. So you can run softs the whole race. I just did. I ran soft tires the entire race. Made it just fine. Towards the end it was a little rough, but mediums will be fine obviously for the whole race. Gotta go to save replay yet. That's the part you don't want to mess up. Yeah, soft is pushing it, but you can switch tires. You know, run softs and softs. We're going to let that save, and I'm going to take me a quick human pit stop, as I am way too full of coffee.
At Night Rider Jim. Morning bro. Vulcan salute everyone. Good morning. My arms are sore after that one face with tears of joy. I took a bad line and got into neighbor on lap 2, I stopped and waited behind him. I hope that's the right penalty. Had Sir Badger good job today. I love watching you guys.
Okay, sorry about that, everyone. I have returned. I'm going to make sure I can actually hear, because my volume has been all over the place. Yeah, it does sound like you can hear me fine, but I can't hear Crispy at all.
Thanks at Dono 599. Yeah. Good luck.
So yeah, Sir Badger, we'll definitely be looking at the replay for it, obviously. And I always take into account if somebody waits on the track and whatnot, going into the penalties. Depending on the situation and what happened, I do give the amateurs a little bit more leeway than the pros. So, let's go check our room and see who is in. So Marciello.
Super, there's no qualifying.
That's because I changed it. That's a good point. Yeah, I saw that. And I'll be looking at all the replays.
Everyone. Good win, Canada saluting face Vulcan salute.
Alright, so we're going to go back to here. I'm going to change it on everybody. Sorry, guys. Oh. It was just practice. It was just practice. You'll be fine. So if everybody gets into it now, we can go ahead and start the qualifying right now. We got Thor, Rocco, Seb. Yay, Seb made it in. Seb, hopefully your date tonight goes good. You'll have to let us all know about it. Hopefully you guys have a good time. Brennan is in, Jim is in, Dano is in. Devious Marciello he raced in the AM, so he needs to back out of this one.
Canada and Super Doofus new PFP. Looks good.
Canada got one too? Oh, we did. Very nice. Yeah, I had to use ChatGPT to make it, but I do like the new one. Alright, so we're going to tell Marciello to back out, and then we should be good. Got 10 racers this week. I feel like we're missing a pro. We're missing a couple of pros. I don't think we have Dark J, and I don't think we have Millie.
Lol, I feel you. I suck at graphic design work.
And originally, I did try the ChatGPT, just the default free one.
Anymore. I use ChatGPT too. Hey everyone, love you gesture, medium skin tone. Mill said he was done, right? Or is he doing one last one? Hey,
I don't think he is coming.
Not this season in league at least.
Yeah. Oh hey Chimp.
Chimp saluting face Vulcan salute. Good W Forza love you gesture, medium skin tone.
So Marciello is out.
Rocco,
I am
gesture,
out. We are ready. We're going to start the qualifying.
BRB gonna run practice now. Thanks, Chimp.
I feel like in a few months, Chimp is going to be definitely challenging for the pros. He has shown a lot of improvement in a short time, unlike me. So let's go to the track and see who's going to go out first. Got Jim heading out onto the track first. Let's get this on so we can see where everybody's at.
Good luck, Rocco. Next week I'm coming for you in Trial Mountain at Forza Winking Face.
Nice. Alright, so we got a lot of drivers close together on the outlap. Hopefully everybody will leave themselves enough space.
So
we got
at the
Ronan
race,
in.
though I'm like 4-5 seconds off pace.
Yeah, I was definitely struggling to keep pace on this track. But I didn't do my worst ever. That's okay. I think I'm better at managing than I am racing, so we're going to keep managing stuff. We got our top 3 drivers coming around here.
Race, we will see.
Rocco is swerving a little bit to warm up his tires. We got Lead Pencil doing a Learning with Lead session right now. I really enjoy watching those, but we end up hosting a league at the same time, so I miss out on quite a few. I learn a lot from watching Lead Pencil's channel. And we got everybody coming up to start their first qualifying lap. Jim is leading the way. Followed by Romeo today, as he's got a special Valentine's Day. He's going to have to drive real fast so he can get it done and get ready to go. That'll be your motivation for winning on this one, Seb. And this is Crispy's new car that he was working on while we were practicing earlier this morning. See what he came up with here.
Hit the thumbs up, like,
hey Daniel,
button, folks.
How's it going? Yeah, I don't know if it was you that got me or somebody got me right on that little final corner. But that's a real tricky corner for me too, so I'm not sure if I cut in too much. But as always, I'm not worried about it. I'm here for the fun, not for the win. Definitely had a bit of struggle in that one, but the struggle is what makes it fun.
Waving hand.
Nice quick livery that Crispy slapped together. Looking pretty good. As we got guys coming to the line. Oh, Jim spun out on the second to last corner.
I was in front of you whole time, but was being pushed around.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like there were some questionable things going on in this race. Sometimes it comes down to track. Lots of 142s. Rowicki with the fastest, of course. When is he not? Somebody can beat him, though. It's possible. Jim's going to have to give it a few more goes around, spinning out in the last corners. Dano with the blockbuster car, making me look super old, or make me feel super old. I remember back in the 90s, we would go to Blockbusters and rent video games.
Clean anyway. Beaming face with smiling eyes.
Yeah, I don't think I hit anybody, so I'm happy that I didn't wreck anybody else. That's always my main goal. If anybody noticed, my safety rating dropped to A this week from just a disastrous Red Bull. Speaking of Red Bull, I do have a video coming out tomorrow of just some insanity going on there, as there's a car that gets about 30 feet in the air. It'll definitely be worth a watch to see how he got up there. Definitely never seen anything like it, especially on Red Bull. Yes, Frank, congratulations on another win. Moving up in there and getting... Ooh, I'm going to watch that later. Sorry, I got distracted. Saw a squirrel. So Roiki across the line for the second time gets himself a 42.0, very fast. Got Jim getting a little bit of draft from Dano. He's going to help him get a good lap. Dano with a 43. Jim, where'd you go? The 45. He's going to have at least 2 more chances here.
No, I need you there. Smiling face with tear. Smiling face with tear. Roiki, congrats. Oops, too early.
That's a penalty for early celebration. And Rocco looking good. He was doing great at chasing Roiki around last week. Definitely shown some great improvement here. Potentially another alien in the making.
Hey, devious love you gesture, medium skin tone.
Oh no, Rocco spun. Oh, and he was doing such a good lap there too.
Thanks, Daniel.
Oh, and Crispy just came across the line to take 4th. It looked like Thor just barely improved his time by 0.03 it looked like. Roiki down in the 141.5. That is crazy fast. Running, taking it into the pit. He might be good with his lap time. As we have another lap and a half worth of qualifying. And Jim has proved his to a 42.9. Nielsen with a 43.0. Just gets passed by Bren. Oh, so close. 0.002 difference.
To plan, as usual. Smirking face with tears of joy.
Yeah, mine didn't either. I wasn't planning on wrecking. I should have been. I knew it was going to happen. Man, what a close margin between those two there. Let's see if anybody improves their lap here. Coming up on 1 lap to go for qualifying. Nielsen getting a little sideways coming out of there. Very nice camera angle on that one. Who is the furthest back? It's Brennan. Let's see if Brennan will have time for one more. Rocco gets a 41.9. Nice job, Rocco. The only 2 41s are Roiki and Rocco so far.
Hey DK, rocking the livery I made him. JCCR nice. Is a very strong team of drivers for sure.
Oh yeah, we're getting bigger too. I have been working on a team website, but thanks to working out of town, I had bad internet and a lot of the work I did not save. So I am basically restarting the whole process again. I'm working on videos and all the other things I do. It's going to take me a few days to get it done. If everything goes good, hopefully it will be ready for next weekend. If everything goes according to plan with that, then we're going to start looking into getting team merchandise. Start buying JCCR official pom-poms. You can root for the team. So as everybody comes across with their final lap, Roiki has a 41.5. Rocco with the 41.9. Thor with a 42.2. Crispy with a very close 42.3. Sounds like somebody just improved their lap time. Seb has taken 5th place. Brennan, yeah, Brennan improved his last lap there. Very nice. 42.6. So he moves himself up in the 7th position. And who is this back here? Brennan. He is on his final lap.
You forgot to tighten the last strap on the job site. J/K. Rolling on the floor laughing your non-stop brother.
Generally, if there's a strap that's not tight, it gets blamed on the apprentice. And there we have our qualifying. Not that long on the qualifying for having it for 10 minutes. Alright, so I think we have to wait for the timer. 5 seconds remaining, yeah. Trick Demon is back in, but he's missed the qualifying. I really don't want to reset everything again. Yeah, Seb says bathroom, so anybody, last chance, run to the bathroom. Let me know when you're ready, and we will fire this one up.
Got coffee. I'm good.
Speaking of coffee, I could use some more of that myself. I might have to make another pot. So waiting on Seb. As soon as he tells me we're good to go, then we will get this one going. Oh, somebody drank all my coffee.
Or you need more coffee.
Well, now that my brother's been living with me, my coffee keeps disappearing, so I'll have to make another one. The good fella is Millie. He was not able to ever get logged into it, so actually the good fella is some random guy.
Pot of coffee.
And I've just been using his name to represent Millie. He probably gets a notification on Sim League Pro telling him that he did this in a race. Okay, Seb is ready. Alright, last warning, because we are going. You have to beat him, Rocco. No pressure. Nope. Well, if you didn't get it, it's unfortunate, because here we go. 18 laps of Sardegna A. Really fun track. Not great at it. Once again, Roiki and Rocco at the front of the pack.
Good luck everyone, love you gesture, medium skin tone.
Alright, as we're waiting for the green flag to go, we're going to slap this on so we can see what tires everybody's gone with. Feel like everybody's going to go with some softs. And green flag, this race is underway. So we're going to see that big first turn move. Who's going to dive for it? Crispy looking to the inside a little bit. Camera view cut off, so I couldn't tell. Nope, he had to get back in line there. Rocco once again sticking to the bumper of Rowicki. Use him as a ghost. Looks like Rowicki got a little loose there. Is that going to give Rocco some advantage? Let's see. He's on the soft. I'm going to go through the list real quick. Seb is on the mediums. And everybody else is on soft tires. So we're going to have to see how that strategy works out for Seb as the race goes on. We're going to go back to this. Yeah, just that. There, that's better. Rocco is falling back a little bit. Thor is coming in. As he gets on the grass, Thor is going to be looking to take P2 away. Very tight top 5 pack there. Dano back in 5th. Bringing back some memories of the days we used to rent from Blockbuster. Crispy is looking to get past Rocco. Thor has made a move into P2. Oh no, Crispy has got himself a half a second penalty. A little too much cutting there. The spectate view really doesn't let you see a whole lot of the action on this track.
On M and fuel only. We'll see how they do.
Yeah, I did manage to do the entire race on the same soft tires without switching tires. Saved myself a little bit of time, but with wrecking out... Oh, Rocco is wrecked out. He has dropped back into 5th. Definitely have to be checking the replays to see the good action on this one, because this camera view is a little too tight in to see who's making moves. Going further back, we got Seb, followed by Ronan, Bren, and Jim. Jim looks like he is trying to make a move here. Side by side, Brennan has the inside lane. Jim manages to stick it on the outside lane.
Crispy
oh no. Well, hopefully that doesn't ruin his whole day. It's still early in the race. Rocco's going to have time to catch back up. But it's going to make Rowicki unbeatable. Nielsen looks like he has spun out towards the back. Very nice blue livery. I like that. If it gets a little bit closer, we can see more of it. Oh yeah. Now Thor is looking to make a move on Rowicki. Really gonna have to push hard. Definitely keeping up on his bumper. Rocco is catching back up in here to Dano. Looks like he's going to try and get back into 4th. Crispy has his fastest section through the first section there. And Dano does keep the lead over Rocco. This camera view is just not helping me here. Back on the pack a little bit. Everybody's definitely grouped up. Jim is looking to make a move on Seb. Seb's really gonna have to push it. He's got to impress a girl. Tell her all about how he got at least top 5 in this race. Very tight through that turn there. Looks like Jim got a little bit of tire on the grass, but he survived. Coming through this final right-hander. Still got Rowicki leading the way. Thor in second. Crispy has moved into third. Dano in fourth. Or I guess Crispy was in third. Rocco still in fifth, falling back behind a little bit. Dano is catching up on Crispy. Thor doing a real good job keeping it close to Rowicki. And he is definitely not giving up. He's going to give Rowicki a run for his money on this one. Rowicki with 4 straight wins on the league already, looking to make it 5 straight, trying to dominate this whole league. Thor is going to try and get past him here and make it. Doesn't quite have a run. Through such a tight section on the track, it's best to follow. And Crispy goes into the wall a little bit.
Crash in the back.
Oh no, there's a crash in the back. Was it Brennan? It looks like it may have been Brennan because he is falling way behind. Jim is still behind Seb, trying to chase him down. Ronan is holding on to 6th, trying to get caught back up into the draft. Rocco has fallen a little bit back. He's in kind of the same position, trying to get caught into the draft. Thor still sticking all over Rowicki's bumper. Very top-notch drivers here. Wonder if that Porsche is better suited to this track than the BMW. It's a nice wide shot of them coming down the hill. Let's see our top 5 drivers. Looks like we still got Jim chasing down Seb.
We need more commentators. I have a face for radio.
I do have Crispy on here, but the sound is not picking him up. I don't know if his mic is too quiet or if it's the way I have things set up on here. Realistically, you should be able to hear him. But I can't even hear him when the race is going. Yeah, I definitely have a face for radio.
Make sure he's sharing voice on PlayStation setting.
He is sharing because when I don't hear the cars, I can hear him talking just fine. But when I go into here and I'm hearing the engines and all the other noise, he's just very quiet in the background. But over on his stream, he sounds good.
Share voice for other people's broadcasts.
Yeah, and it should be on. He might have me muted right now.
Add Super D. Or a pink mask at least.
Yeah. Get me a Darth Vader helmet. I can race in that. Thor is definitely doing a great job of keeping up here. Crispy is even keeping up. A lot of these drivers definitely sticking with it, not falling back. Rocco is falling back a little bit, but he's still in a good position. He comes through there on his fastest section there. Looks like Jim has fallen off of Seb a little bit. Still close enough to kind of get some draft there. Might be able to suck it back up in. Brennan has found himself in the position I was in, just kind of too far back to do anything. Same thing for poor Nielsen. Had such a good race the other week. Phil! Yeah, Phil's here. What's going on, man? Starting to look like Rui's getting himself a little bit of a gap.
Racing.
Yeah, these guys are definitely keeping it close.
Spending time with wife today. Enjoy the racing, my friends. Phil waving hand.
Yeah, it's always good to spend time with your wives.
Enjoy
I know we like
your
racing,
day,
but we
Phil
can't just let them go.
Medium light skin tone.
We got over 20 people watching. That's amazing, guys. Thanks for coming
I'll
by.
be with wifey today too. Shin, much love. Me too.
Yeah, I would like to go out, but it is just so overcrowded at restaurants during Valentine's. It's better to just do it the week before or the week after.
At Philness. The man, the myth, the legend. Red heart, red heart, red heart.
Now, I'm kind of a Grinch when it comes to all holidays, so...
If she gets on the game, I'll race, but I'm not breaking that seal. First face with tears of joy, face with tears
Right.
of joy, face with tears of joy. Haha, we got a nice restaurant booked.
Yeah, I often wait. If she turns the PlayStation on, then I'm good to go. I can do whatever. And this top four is still sticking with it here as we are coming up about halfway through the race.
Can't wait to see you guys tomorrow during the cancer event.
I believe I am working during that event, but I will definitely stop in and say hello.
I cook myself. Helps being a sous chef. Karen is working here, Woot.
Yeah, weird. You know, when she feels like it. As we finally have Jim making a move on Seb. Not a whole lot of passing action going on.
Flex biceps, thumbs up.
They're side by side. Seb will have the inside corner. A little touch there. These two are battling it out for that position. Still side by side. Neither one wanting to give it up.
I usually make a steak dinner for day.
Jim is a little bit ahead here. Going into the left-hander.
Crispy passes.
Oh, Crispy got past Thor. As we were watching Jim try to get past Seb, he had a real good shot of it there. Couldn't make it stick. Trying to watch one pass attempt, we missed another one. Thor is definitely right there. He is not going to give that spot up easily. So he's definitely going to come back for his P2. Danner doing a great job in that Viper, keeping up with the pack too. Just needs to close in a little bit and see if he can make himself a pass. Trying to get into that top three. And Rocco is still keeping good pace. And let's go back here and see if Jim is going to make another move.
Tight race.
Seb doing a really good job holding Jim off as Jim is about to try and make it. Going side by side again. These two have been doing a fantastic job racing side by side. Into a very tight corner.
If I'm anyone who
oh no,
Seb is
spun out. Jim gets the pass. Looks like Seb got a little too much on the throttle and spun his rear tires coming out of that one. back to the front. Crispy is chasing down Rowicki as Thor has fallen back a bit. These top four drivers definitely been keeping it close together. Poor Seb. And now we got a few drivers coming into the pit stops for the first time. Is anybody going to take tires? They're going to run the same tires. Ronan is taking a new set of tires. Jim is also taking a new set of tires.
Crispy with purple lap. 1 minute and 41.731 seconds.
Crispy is really pushing it now. Great lap there. I believe that beats his qualifying lap. What a ridiculous lap as Crispy is finally catching up to Rowicki. Can he make the pass? Last year's, or I guess last season's champion. Trying to make the move on what is potentially this year's, or season's, league champion. Can anybody beat Rowicki? Oh, a little touch there as Crispy touches and gets into the wall. Didn't look like anything too bad. Gave Thor and Dano a chance to catch back up to the top two.
It's a race to the pits. Low L.
It is going to be a race to the pit. These guys are definitely battling hard for that top spot. See who goes in this lap? Everyone. It's hard to see right there, but it looked like someone may have crossed that line. Rocco is also going in. Seb gets loose into the wall. Brennan catching up to him a little bit. See who goes into the pit here. Seb is going in. Brennan is staying out. Rowicki is back out on the track. So you got lots of guys changing tires, grabbing fuel. As Crispy is dropped back into fifth through the pit. Definitely going to have to add this round of pit stops to the race. He gets past Daniel coming out of there, back into fourth. And Brennan hanging out in second right now, and I don't think he's pitted yet.
Brennan up to second.
Did Brennan pit already? Did I not see? Let's check his tire situation. Nope, he still needs to pit. Doing a great job on fuel conservation, though.
No.
So it looks like his tires will be good to the end of the race. Really curious to see if he changes tires. And just enough fuel to get the last 6 laps he might get. I think he's still got enough for one more lap. We got a yellow flag. I'm not sure if that yellow flag was just because Rowicki went in too fast.
He might be on fuel mat 2 to shorten pit stop.
And Rowicki goes in.
Rowicki slipped.
Is he going in for the second time?
If I raced today I was gonna do fuel mat 2.
So I think Rowicki is pitting for the second time. Very curious to see what's going on there. She's going to put Brent in the lead, but he still needs a pit. Thor is out in second after his pit stop. He's now going to have a great chance of winning a race. Crispy is in third, with Dano right on his bumper.
Rowicki forgot fuel.
Oh no!
He probably forgot to fuel.
He didn't get any gas. So it's always possible for that top guy to make a mistake. Very hard driver to beat. And Rocco is all over Dano's bumper now. He is trying to make the pass.
That happened to me last season.
Hey, Remy. So, Rocco back into fourth, trying to make his way back to the top. It's a little slippery through there.
Rowicky just wanted an extra challenge. No row.
Yeah, Rowicky
Gran
might still come
have
back and
made a
win it. You never
200
know with that
IQ
guy.
move.
Yeah, Brennan's got an 11.7 second lead. He's going to have to pit. If he stays on the tires, he just needs enough fuel. So here comes the rest of the pack, so they're definitely going to drop back as Crispy is looking to take the lead here. And Crispy does take the lead before Brennan pulls in. No tires for Bren. Just enough fuel. And he is back out with
Crispy
49 on the
takes the
fuel.
lead.
And Rowicky is flying past Brennan there. I'll have to go back and see where everything was before the pit stops and see how much of that strategy paid off for him. So now we have Crispy in first. Dano is running second. Rocco is real close third. He's going to be looking to make a move on Dano. We got Thor fell back a little bit in fourth place. Trying to get caught back up to those guys. Ronan climbing back up into fifth from early disaster. Doing a good job of maintaining pace and not giving up. The incredibly fast Rowicky probably still going to win this race, even from sixth.
Thor looks close on fuel.
He is flying. Yeah, he's going to have probably just enough to get there. Might have to make a few small adjustments towards the end of the race. And Rowicky out into the grass a little bit. That's going to slow him down as he's trying to get caught back up. Jim, once again behind Seb, looking to make another pass here. Let's go back up to the front of the pack and see if Rocco... Nope, he has fallen back a little bit. So we're going to watch Jim and see if he is indeed going side by side with Seb. Flying out of that big corner with a lot of speed. Looking to make a move going into turn one. Seb trying to defend the inside.
Bro Rocco was downplaying himself in Discord, and these two races I've been able to watch for JCCR, he's got incredible pace. If anyone asked me.
Yeah, Rocco has been doing amazing lately. Just a few small mistakes, he spins himself out and falls back. So if he can avoid those mistakes, he is a very dominating driver. He has moved all the way back up into third place here. Got wrecked out early, but he is looking good, coming back. Trying to get P2 from Dano. Currently less than 3 seconds behind Crispy, but they are catching up to him. Is it possible for somebody to get past Crispy here? Thor is still maintaining fourth.
M6 so bad.
Right? It is a pretty good car.
Dano goes wide.
Oh no. So Rocco does take P2 over Dano, as Dano has gone wide. He's right on his bumper. Gonna try and stick with him and see if he can make a move back in a second. That Blockbuster livery does look really good. Definitely a lot of fantastic battling going on here with the Pro League today. These guys are some really incredible drivers. Definitely making me feel like an amateur. But I'm okay with that. We're closing in on the last few laps of the race. Crispy is still holding on to the lead. 2.8 seconds ahead. Rocco and Dano trying to chase him down. See if they can work together.
Old. I do have my Blockbuster card somewhere.
Oh, you still got the card. I should have kept mine if I would have known. It was so good back then, though, because you could go rent all kinds of video games for a few dollars, have that game for a week, play the crap out of it, return it, and then get another one.
I missed Blockbuster smiling
definitely
face
killing it here. Rocco with the fastest lap of the day at 1:41. Thor just got a 41.6, very close to that time. Yeah, if we would have known how many streaming services we'd all be paying for, we probably should have kept Blockbuster around. Sounds like Crispy is slid a little bit, giving Rocco a good chance to catch up by not quite a full second. Still 2.2 seconds behind. Looking pretty good on tires. So is Rocco, and so is Dano, so everybody should be looking good there. We're coming up on the final couple laps. A lot of these pro drivers still hitting blue times, even coming up this late in the race. Rowicki is on the worst of tires. He gets a little wide. Finally giving somebody else a win for a change. And it looks like we got Seb catching up to Brim. Jim has fallen back, hopefully not in any kind of bad way. Always want to promote the clean racing as much as possible. I think overall, we've all shown a lot of improvement since we have started this team.
Or is he just the silent type?
No, he is not in chat right now. I don't think. Seb gaining on Brennan a little bit there. Got a good run on him coming out of that corner. Might be able to catch up to him here. A lap and a half to go. Back up to the front. We have Crispy still reading. Oh yeah, he's in there. Rowicki is Adam on there. We got our top four drivers looking pretty good there. Still all kind of close together, but spread out enough.
Slimmer. Okay, got it.
And we're on to the final lap.
The chat BTWIs.
Looks like Rocco slipped a little bit on there. Dano has gotten himself... Yeah, there's so many names. Trying to keep up with everybody. I do get confused. So Rocco had a little bit of a slip, giving Dano a chance here. He is definitely catching up to him. Oh no! A big slip by Rocco. Dano does take the P2 away. Does Rocco have anything for him? Can he get back past on this last lap? Dano with a half a second lead here. Rocco is going to start pushing it.
What a race.
Yeah, these pros are always making it look so good. We're going to watch these guys as they come around here, the final couple turns. Doesn't look like Rocco's going to be able to get caught back up enough in time. He's going to make a shot. No, it's probably too far back here on the last corner. So we have last season's defending champion winning the race. Across the line first. Dano takes an amazing P2. Rocco in P3. Thor takes a P4. Ronan with his best finish of the season, taking a top 5. Ruiki with enough fuel to finish it now. Comes into 6th. Followed closely like 7th. Good job, guys. And Brennan spinning across the line.
Great race, pros.
What a fantastic race today. We've got
GG's,
Jim coming across the line in 9th. And the good buddy Nielsen running off to 10. What a fun race. Some great slides by everybody. A couple of spins on that one. That was amazing. Congratulations to Crispy.
GG Dano, you deserved it. 2nd place medal.
Yeah, that was fantastic job by Dano there.
Horrible. Loudly crying face.
Take some screenshots of our finalizing here. Make sure we get everybody in the right order. Had a good turnout in the pro and amateur. We ended up with 22 total drivers this week.
Rocco, that slip-on tail last lap. Congrats guys, what a race.
Man, that was such a fantastic race there by the pro drivers.
Honestly Remy, I would have had to brake check Dano every turn if I wanted to keep position low. Rocco, you're insane BTW. If I could have defended for a second without that slip anyway. I've saved both.
Dude, that was an amazing job. You almost had it, Rocco. Just a couple little slips. You probably could have won that. Alright, and yeah, I'm going to jump off the stream here too. It was an amazing job today by everybody.
Thanks, Chim. First race I haven't bottled and got a podium.
Congratulations to everybody out there. Real good looking race. These pros are amazing. Thanks for everybody stopping by on the stream this week.
Great racing.
Yep, race long and prosper, and we will see you maybe not next week. I think we might be taking in bye week next week. But we do have the JCCR versus SLM race coming up next Saturday. So we shall be there for that, hopefully, if I'm not working. Alright, as always, race long and prosper, race clean and prosper. Good job today, guys.